Who would have thought that a game from week 1 would be an appearance in the Super Bowl? I mean, not Super Bowl. In the playoffs. Who would have thought that? I for sure wouldn't have. But anyways, what's going on, guys? My name is Antonio, and this is the AAS, All Around Sports. I'm your host, Antonio. Today, I am talking about the preview between CJ Stroud and the Houston Texans going on the road into Baltimore to face Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. So, the Ravens, they have looked so good as of late, clinching the 1 seed. Last time they were in this situation, they got knocked out the first round to the Tennessee Titans. But the Texans, on the other hand, are looking good themselves, coming off a big win against one of the number 1 ranked defenses in the league against the Cleveland Browns last week. But the question is, who do I have picked and why? So I'm going to be going over which team I have picked and the reasons why. I'm going to be going over each key for this game. I'm going to be going over loads of things for this game. But I am actually starting to figure out I can do a live stream. So I am on work on Saturday, so I will not be able to live stream this game on a play-by-play reaction. But I'm going to give it a test run here at some point this week. And if it works, I can do one of the live play-by-plays in Sunday's matchups, which we will get to later on today. But first, before we get this video started, I want to mention 2 things. I am a Seahawks fan, as you can tell from the gear and also in the flag behind me. But I have mass respect for loads of teams around the league and also both sides. Both of these teams. I have tons of respect for both sides. So, and then second, if you guys do enjoy this video, please make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on the notification bell. For now, let's get this thing started. So, I have been going back and forth on this pick all week long. And you know what? I was originally going to go with the Ravens. But just because of the growing of Stroud and this team, I'm going to go with the Texans for these reasons. Number 1, CJ Stroud is playing at a whole nother level than he was before since that week 1 matchup against the Ravens. That's number 1. Number 2, their team has looked so good all around. Their team has looked amazing. They have looked phenomenal. Now, of course, I wouldn't be surprised if the Ravens do end up winning. But I'm going to go with the Texans because they look super good right now going against the Ravens rival, the Cleveland Browns. I'm going to go with Texans, but I'm going to give you these keys to this game. So for the Texans on the offense is going to be to keep the defense on the field as long as you can. Now, this Ravens defense has looked amazing. They have looked phenomenal all year long. They have looked so good. But if you can keep them on the field, wear them down, as we have seen from of the top defenses, including the Browns last week, they can get them tired. And remember, Stroud is not good against the man coverage. And then that's when he started running the ball more, forcing them into the zone. And then he thrives on the zone. He crushes them in the zone game. This Stroud guy is just so phenomenal in every single way. He's just... Did anybody see that game against Cleveland? Did anybody see that? Let me know in the comment section below. But when they weren't doing man coverage, they ran the ball and then forced them into zone. And then when they were in zone, then that's when he would crush them. He was just he was like bullying the Browns for a second. But this Stroud guy has just so much talent around him that if he can work around the Ravens defense, then this could be a good game. But as far as the Texans defense goes, it's to try to have a spy, have someone on Lamar Jackson at all times. Lamar, we all know, has a great arm, and he can get the run game when he is given that space. And if you give him that space, that could be like 40 yards, it could be 30 yards, it could be anything. It could be like massive gains of yards. So this Texans defense has to have a spy on him the entire game. They need to keep their eyes on him while also keeping an eye on the receivers in the backfield, which I think I think Will Anderson is going to play a big key in this game. And if this defense can force turnovers like they did to Joe Flacco last week with those 2 pick sixes, this team could be dangerous. I'm saying it right now. But as far as the Ravens' keys, their keys is to keep the defense out on the field as long as they can, just like with the Texans. They need to keep that defense on the field as long as they can. You can't be forced 3 and out every time because that's going to get your defense tired. You need to give them that proper rest. And Lamar Jackson has the ability to run outside. And remember, his playoff record is not that good. He has only 1 playoff victory. He is 1-3. 1-3 through his career in the playoffs. Now, this is a whole different year. This is a whole different receiver core. But this is a similar situation that the Ravens were in when they had the 1 seed. They were at home against Tennessee, and they weren't prepared, and then got their doors blown off of them. That could potentially happen this game, because Lamar Jackson, time and time again, has proven that he can show up in the regular season when he's healthy. But when he hits the playoffs, that's when we kind of question him. Because I'm not showing any disrespect to the Ravens at all. I am not showing disrespect for him at all. What I'm saying to the Ravens is, you got to beat the man to beat the man. Let me rephrase that. You gotta beat the man to be the man. And you need to show up in the playoffs, because if you can't, then you can be easily 1 and done and out of here. I mean, you showed up against the Niners, forcing 5 interceptions against Purdy. Can you do that again? Can you do that in the playoffs? That is what we have all been questioning throughout his time in the playoffs. That is the main key question we have been asking ourselves. Ravens, Seahawks, Lions, analysts, everybody has been questioning that. And if this team can prove that they can beat that team, then I could see them going to the Super Bowl. But my early Super Bowl prediction is the Niners and Bills. I'm going to stick with that until proven otherwise. But anyways, that's my topic for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. Turn on the notification bell. And I'll catch you all in the next one. So long for now.